In this video, we'll talk about how to solve these two equations by factoring. First, I want to review a formula called difference of squares formula, which is a squared minus b squared can be factored as a plus b times a minus b. So when you see two terms in the form of a squared minus b squared, that means it could be factored using the difference of squares formula. Let's look at a here. X squared minus 9 equals 0. One good thing is one side is already equal to 0. All we have to do is to factor the left side. X squared and 9, they don't have any GCF. That means we can't factor it using the GCF method. But it is in the form of x squared minus 9 is 3 squared. It is in the form of x squared, a squared minus b squared. That means we can factor x squared minus 3 squared using the difference of squares formula. It becomes x plus 3, which is a plus b, right, times x minus 3, which is a minus b. Now this equation is in the form of one number times the other number equals 0. By the zero factor theorem, we can write either the first factor is equal to 0 or the second factor, x minus 3, is equal to 0. Now we'll solve each equation. Subtract 3 on both sides. Either x is equal to negative 3, that's one solution. The other solution is x is equal to 3. So here we have two solutions, positive 3 and negative 3. Now let's look at b, 16x squared minus 49. First of all, it is a quadratic equation. We want to leave one side equal to 0. So I will subtract 49 on both sides. So you have 16x squared minus 49. Pay attention, do not combine these two terms here because they are not like terms. One is with x squared, one is without any x. Now let's factor the left side. We have two terms here. One is 16x squared, the other one is negative 49. Do they have any GCF? Between 16 and 49, I know 16 is 4 times 4, 49 is 7 times 7. They do not have any common factor. So we can't factor it by using GCF. But 16x squared can be seen as 4x squared. And 49 could be seen as 7 squared. So the left side is in the form of a squared minus b squared. Your a is 4x, your b is 7. That means you can factor it using the difference of squares formula. Well, a squared minus b squared is equal to a plus b times a minus b. Now one number times the other number is equal to 0. We can come up with two equations. Either the first factor, 4x plus 7, is equal to 0, or the second factor, 4x minus 7, is equal to 0. Solve for each equation. The first equation, you have 4x equals negative 7. Divide both sides by 4. So negative 7 over 4 is one solution. The other solution is x equals 7 over 4. So two solutions, positive 7 over 4 and negative 7 over 4. Now on your own, I want you to solve this equation by yourself. Pause your video now. When you're done, click play and check the answer. I'm going to review the answer in 3 seconds. 3, 2, 1. First, I want to leave one side equal to 0. That means I will subtract 25 on both sides. We have 36x squared minus 25 equals 0. So 36x squared minus 25 can be seen as 6x squared minus 5 squared. Factor it using the difference of square formula. We have 6x plus 5 times 6x minus 5 equals 0. We can come up with two equations. Either 6x plus 5 is equal to 0 or 6x minus 5 is equal to 0. Solve the first equation, you will get x equals negative 5 over 6. The second equation, you will get positive 5 over 6. So we have two solutions, positive and negative 5 over 6. I hope you got it correct, and I will see you in the next video.